What if I told you that the man whose paintings today sell for millions lived his life in poverty, loneliness, and pain? That the artist who gave us starry night sunflowers and the cafe terrace at night sold only one painting while alive? Vincent van Gogh wasn't just a painter. He was a soul burning with passion, wrestling with despair, yet refusing to stop creating. And in his words, we find not only his suffering, but also his hope, his love, and his vision of beauty. Vincent van Gogh was born in 1853 in the Netherlands. From an early age, he was different. Restless, deeply sensitive, often misunderstood. He struggled with poverty, mental illness, and rejection. He moved from job to job, teacher, preacher, bookseller, before finally dedicating himself to art at age 27. But life was not kind. His paintings, now considered masterpieces, were ignored and ridiculed during his lifetime. He lived on the edge of hunger, supported only by his brother Theo. Van Gogh poured his entire heart into painting. Fields of wheat, starry skies, blooming sunflowers. He painted not just what he saw, but what he felt. And though his mind was often clouded with torment, he refused to stop. "I am seeking, I am striving," he once wrote. "I am in it with all my heart." In 1890, at just 37 years old, Vincent's troubled life came to a tragic end. But his words and his art, burning with color, passion, and love, live forever. Now let's step into the soul of Vincent van Gogh himself. His words, letters to his brother, notes about art, reflections on life, still inspire us to this day. Here are 50 of his most powerful quotes, divided into themes of art, life, struggle, hope, and nature. "I am seeking, I am striving, I am in it with all my heart." Great things are not done by impulse, but by a series of small things brought together. "I dream of painting, and then I paint my dream." Paintings have a life of their own that derives from the painter's soul. The way to know life is to love many things. One must work and dare if one really wants to live. The more I think about it, the more I realize there is nothing more artistic than to love others. What would life be if we had no courage to attempt anything? Normality is a paved road. It's comfortable to walk, but no flowers grow on it. I put my heart and soul into my work, and I have lost my mind in the process. For my part, I know nothing with any certainty, but the sight of the stars makes me dream. What am I in the eyes of most people? A nonentity, an eccentric, or an unpleasant person? Somebody who has no position in society and never will have. There is something within me so different, but let it be. I feel that there is nothing more truly artistic than to love people. The beginning is perhaps more difficult than anything else, but keep heart, it will turn out all right. Do not quench your inspiration and your imagination. Do not become the slave of your model. There is peace even in the storm. Let's not forget that the little emotions are the great captains of our lives. Conscience is a man's compass. Success is sometimes the outcome of a whole string of failures. Your profession is not what brings home your weekly paycheck. Your profession is what you're put here on earth to do. Though I am often in the depths of misery, there is still calmness, pure harmony, and music inside me. I wish they would only take me as I am. The sadness will last forever. I feel a certain calm. There is safety in despair. If I am worth anything later, I am worth something now. I can't change the fact that my paintings don't sell, but the time will come when people will recognize that they are worth more than the cost of the paint. In the end, we shall have had enough of cynicism, skepticism, and humbug, and we shall want to live more musically. Sometimes death is the greatest harmony. I often think that the night is more alive and more richly colored than the day. Even in the deepest despair, I still feel within me a spark of something better. If you hear a voice within you say, "You cannot paint," then by all means paint, and that voice will be silenced. What would life be if we had no courage to attempt anything? Keep your love of nature, for that is the true way to understand art more and more. Even if I am a wanderer, in love with many places, I remain true to myself. Your duty is to keep on working, even when it seems hopeless. There is nothing more truly artistic than to love. Be clearly aware of the stars and infinity on high. Then life seems almost enchanted after all. Don't lose heart if it's very difficult at times. Everything will come out all right, and nobody can in the beginning do as he wishes. One must never let the fire go out in one's soul. Love always brings difficulties, that is true, but the good side of it is that it gives energy. If you truly love nature, you will find beauty everywhere. There is nothing more truly artistic than to love people and nature. If one truly loves nature, one finds beauty everywhere. I often think that the night is more alive and more richly colored than the day. The sun itself, it is a flower too. The world only concerns me in as far as I owe it something, to paint it. Looking at the stars always makes me dream. Nature always wears the colors of the spirit. In all of nature, there is something marvelous.